Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox 2 video, and today we're going to be doing another episode of checking out one of your guys' solar systems, and this is now episode 106. That's pretty crazy stuff. But yeah, before we get in guys, just a massive thank you, as since last video we hit 11,000 subscribers, so just a massive thank you all for hitting that milestone, because yeah, we smashed our goal of trying to get it before the end of the year. So I'm really grateful guys, it means the world. It is absolutely amazing that we managed to just smash that goal really fast. So yeah, road to 12k now. That's insane to think about. So yeah, just a huge thanks to you all for that, because that's so awesome. But yeah, with that all out of the way guys, just a massive thank you again. But yeah, now moving on to the system we have today. So yeah, like I said, episode 106 now. That is absolutely insane. But yeah, let's get into this. So today we've got one system from Anonymous, or Blue Marble, however you want to call him. So it's actually one of the workshop ones that I've had to get here. So yeah, here it is, the Terraformed Solar System Remastered 1 year update. So this one, it's actually like a remake of one of the ones I've checked out before in the past, but it's got a ton of new stuff in it apparently. So this is the final version of it as well. So here we go. So you guessed it, I'm finally making an update to this old sim. So anyone who's been on the channel a long time, you may have seen like a version of this a long time ago, but this is a new update. So yeah, it's nearly been a whole year since I touched this thing. So yeah, it's been pretty much a whole year since I've probably done a video on it as well. So I was originally going to leave it that way, but with so many modern techniques and ideas that I got over my summer vacation, I was finally able to tackle this once more. There's tons of things that have been added, such as atmospheres, surfaces, climates, tints, and a bunch more. Also, Neptune has a little secret: rename the object to something else to see. Okay, so that'll be interesting. But anyway, we've done it. I'm so glad you all have been here with me the entire way, and I can't wait to see more comments on this great sim. Yeah, because this was a workshop sim, so he's done that for all the workshop as well. But yeah, really awesome stuff. Right, so let's get into this. So yeah, I believe one of the pieces of feedback he got was to actually put the planets in their orbits, because originally all the planets were like in the same orbit. So it looks like he's done it this time, and it looks really cool. All the planets with blue trails, and also there's a custom like background in there with some contrast and stuff played around on it. But yeah, look at the blue trails on all of the planets. That looks really awesome. But yeah, anyways, let's get started. So Mercury, let's go over here first, since we already know the sun, we don't need to check its stats or anything. Okay, so this is Mercury Earth basically. So yeah, got to call it Earth to get its white clouds, and it's looking very nice indeed. We can see there's some vegetation on the surface as well, and actually I'm in an older version of the game as well for this, because this was sent to me before the new version came out. So yeah, just to avoid any problems, I am in update 23.2 again. So yeah, here we are. But yeah, that is looking very nice. Obviously the Mercury texture all underneath all that water there, with a greenish vegetation added to it, and honestly it looks really darn cool. Also you've got city lights as well there. We've got the clouds. It's just a very nicely made object indeed there. So there is the ultimate terraform Mercury right there. So there we go. Yeah, the blue trail's looking really cool. But yeah, next up we have got Venus here. So this is the Venus Earth. So here we go here. So again, like Mercury, a more greenish look to the surface of Venus here with the white clouds. A more whitish coloured atmosphere on this one compared to the more purple-like one on Mercury there. But again, looking very awesome indeed. No city lights on this one this time round, by the looks of it there. But yeah, there we go. So it's all at 15 degrees. Actually, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check the stats on all these, and we'll see which one is most Earth-like. So yeah, there we go. So there is Venus. We'll compare it to Mercury quickly. So there is Mercury, so that's got 82 and then 0.6, this one's got 40.1, but yeah, Venus is 98.2 and then 82.9, so a lot closer to the Earth for Venus here, which makes sense since it is more similar to Earth with its size and all that. But yeah, there we go. But now moving on to Earth itself, obviously 99 and 99 on both stats, that'll be very hard to beat. But yeah, Earth, not any changes there, it's just the regular old Earth. So there we go. But now moving on to Mars. Where's Mars? No Mars. Oh, no, there is a Mars. I just struggling to spot it. There it is. It's not named anything. Or is it? I can't see any name for it on the labels there. That's quite weird. Maybe it's a little bug or something. But yeah, there is Mars. Right, and it's got its moons as well. Okay, awesome stuff. And actually, speaking of Earth quickly, does it have the moon terraformed around it? Let's have a look there. So yeah, where are we? Is there a moon? Yeah, there is. Okay, so I'm assuming this is terraformed? Yeah, there we go. Okay, we almost missed out on the moon. Okay, so here we go. So it is a vegetation version of the moon. Obviously, it's all green. The craters look really cool with like lakes and stuff in them like that. I mean, look at all of the water lakes. We've got a bit bigger of a lake here. We wouldn't really describe any of this as oceans. They're all just giant lakes in the lunar surface, which looks really cool. Also, it's got some lights as well, so a really cool looking lunar base there. That does look really awesome, actually. So, yeah, there we go. There is the moon. Right, looking good. We'll keep labels on, actually. So there we've got the moon. Next up, we're going to head to the Mars, which I actually can't spot. So, where are we? There it is. So, here is the Mars version. So, here we go. So, again, obviously, with the green vegetation on it, Mars looks extra good with the green on it. It really, really does look green in those areas. I mean, look at it. It just looks so good. So, yeah, there is the Mars version of Earth. Maybe Mars will look like this one day. Who knows? But, yeah, there we go. So, here are its stats. 84 and then 59. So, more close to Mercury. So, it seems Venus is still the top one. In comparison to Earth right now. But yeah, check out its moons here. Oh, they look very green. Look at those. Wow. And they've got city lights as well. So yeah, these moons have also been made larger than what they normally are. But yeah, there we go there. They look really, really awesome. So we've got Phobos and then Deimos over here. So there we go. This one's a lot more desert looking than the other one there. Less green on it. But yeah, there we go. So looking good. There are those two little guys. Right, so now moving on to the Jupiter system now, right? So I'm guessing that all of the... it may be Ceres. Oh, yeah, Ceres has got some terraforming on it as well. So here we go. Here is Ceres. It's a lot larger than it normally is, but look at those gorgeous blue clouds it has. Oh, that looks amazing. Really, really nice there. We can sort of see like a two-tone sort of atmosphere colour going on as well there. But yeah, look at that. Those blue clouds. Oh, they are very, very nice to look at indeed. And then, yeah, city lights as well. Not too much oceans as we can see, but there's definitely some large areas of water in the north and south. But yeah, really, really nice looking indeed here. So its stats, yeah, nothing to compete with Earth still, but yeah, there we go. So Ceres looking very, very nice indeed. So yeah, there we go. That one doesn't actually have a blue trail, so some people could probably skip over that. What about Haumea and stuff? Oh, these guys have got them as well. So Haumea, we've got Make in here. What's that doing here? That should be a lot further away, but yeah, there it is there. So we'll check the stats on these guys. So there we go, got that one there. Haumea, that's 80.5. Yeah, these guys are a little close to the sun, aren't they? So yeah, there we go. And then there is Iris as well. But yeah, there we go. So there are those ones. We won't do a flyby of those. We'll just look at them in the images up here. So yeah, there we go there. They all look fairly similar anyway. So yeah, there we go. This one's got definitely the best out of the three, though, with the awesome white clouds it has there. So yeah, there we go. There is Make. Or Make, however you want to call it. Actually, we'll get a close-up on this one since it's the most unique out of them. So yeah, here it is here. And those white clouds are looking very, very nice indeed right there. But yeah, there we go. So some city lights as well. So yeah, a ton of city lights in all of these guys. Right, so there we are. Right, now moving on to Jupiter. Okay, so this one is going with a more traditional blue-looking atmosphere. It's also got its ring still, which is really, really cool. So yeah, they go climate mode enabled as well. See the North and South Pole. I've got ice on them, looking really, really awesome as well. So yeah, there we go. There is the Jupiter. What's this guy's stats? 59 and then 1.29. So yeah, there we go there. Obviously a lot lower just due to where it is, and it's at how much atmosphere pressure does this have? Let's see, surface pressure. So a lot there. Oh no, so it's still on 180N actually. Okay. So yeah, there we go. Right, now moving on to Io, and wow, look at this guy. Ultra yellow, that looks really cool. That's definitely one of the most unique objects we've seen so far. It's the only one with a yellowish atmosphere there, but that is looking very, very nice. I have to say the yellow goes really well with the surface underneath. Well, let's actually get a good look at the surface as well. So that's what it looks like underneath. So there we go. So we can see there's a slight green tint to it. It's definitely a lot more green than yellow compared to what it normally is there. Also, you've got the city lights on it as well. But yeah, that is a very nice combination there, looking very good. Now moving on to Europa here. I'm guessing this one should mostly be water. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, all of the ice have all been melted away, and now we've got all of the water covering the surface there. Looking awesome indeed as well. So there is Europa. Rightio. Now moving on to Ganymede next. So Ganymede over here. Also with the green vegetation on it as well. So it's a lot more green than it normally is. I mean, it's not ultra green, but it's still way greener than what it normally would look like. So yeah, here we go. So there is the Ganymede colonized up. So there we go. And it's got all the lights on it as well, looking good. So yeah, there we go. So reapply those. Right, now moving on to Callisto out here. Whoa, this one's very exotic as well, like Io. So it's got a purple, magenta coloured atmosphere on it. So yeah, there we go there. Let's get a look underneath these guys. So yeah, there it is there. So also with the vegetation making it look more green in appearance. Really, really awesome stuff indeed right there. So there we go. Not too many city lights, but it's mostly ocean, this sky. So yeah, there we go. So there is Callisto done. Right, now moving on from Jupiter, we are heading to the Saturn System. So I'm guessing there's probably going to be a lot of moons around this one, which are terraformed up. So here it is. But the planet itself with the rings as well, looking very, very nice indeed there. Also with the enormous cities. I mean, look how large these cities would be in theory. I mean, the planet is very large. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could probably fit some moons just inside those cities. But yeah, there we go. Right, so the first of the moons looks to be Enceladus. Okay, so it's Enceladus, Dione, and Titan are the only ones here. Okay, so first up we got Enceladus. Right, so here we go. So here it is. So yeah, very, very dark in appearance, as we can see here. It's also rolling with the city lights. So yeah, there we go. Obviously a lot of ocean here, just due to its surface texture, makes it look quite weird when you add water to it, just with the way its height maps and stuff are. But yeah, there we go. So yeah, very, very funny when you add water to this one. I mean, look at all the little pockets of water this guy has. Pretty exotic looking one actually as well. But yeah, there we go. So it's Enceladus. Now moving on to Dione over here. Okay, so this one's also rolling with a more exotic look. So it's going with a white, another white atmosphere with a lot more green underneath it as well. So yeah, there we go. Let's get a look under there. So there we go. So yeah, definitely a lot more dark green, but this one already does have some green on its surface. But yeah, the vegetation on this, I believe that's vegetation. That looks very, very good on Dione indeed. Look at that. Look how green it is. Wow. Definitely one of the better looking of the green ones, I have to say. That looks really, really cool. And then lastly, we have got Titan over here. So this one's orange atmosphere is completely changed to a nice blue looking atmosphere now with it there. So let's see it underneath. So that is the Titan texture with water on it. So looking good as well, also with the city lights there. But yeah, that looks really good actually, the Colonized Titan. That's very nice indeed. I think the only feedback I'd have for this one is add a climate mode. Get a North Pole added on. Oh no, there is a climate mode. Okay, there we go. So let's enable it. There we are. So that's looking good. Is that... Oh no, it makes the world less green. Look, if you turn that on, the surface goes a little more orange in colour. But honestly, I'd say it's a sacrifice worth it in my opinion. I think the orange does actually look quite good with the water and stuff. But yeah, there we go. So that is Titan. Right, now moving on to Uranus. So here we go, out here. And this one's going with it looks like to be more of a greenish sort of cloud colour. It's still more of a white actually, but it does give me sort of the impression that the clouds look like a light green. Don't know if that's just me or not, but yeah, here is Uranus. Obviously, it's tilted on its side like that. The moons are all there as well. The rings as well, looking really, really cool. So there is Uranus. I guess we can check the stats, but I doubt any of them are going to compare to Earth or Venus. Yeah, these stats are way lower than those guys. So yeah, there we go. But now moving on to Ariel, the first moon here. This one's also rocking with the ultra white colour scheme, looking really, really good as well. Right there. So there we go. This one's at -5 degrees as well. So the temperatures on these are varying. But yeah, imagine how much population you could fit on all of these objects combined. I mean, Earth, right now we have about 7.4 billion-ish people on Earth. But imagine how many people you could fit on Jupiter, for instance. You could probably fit multi-10 billions or something crazy like that. I mean, look how big Jupiter is compared to Earth. I mean, if Earth is 7 billion, imagine how many habitable areas on Jupiter there would be. That would be just insane. But yeah, there we go. So now we're on Oberon here, and this one is also very exotic looking. It's one of the two-layer clouded objects here, looking very fine indeed. Obviously, I'm a sucker for these like types of objects, but yeah, that is looking really awesome, I have to say. But yeah, definitely the least terraform looking out of all the objects, just because that red does make it look a little unreal with the terraform. But obviously underneath, still looking very terraformed indeed. This one actually has got colour options on it, since Uranus's moons don't have proper textures. So yeah, there we go. You can customise those however you want. But yeah, there is Oberon there. So yeah, looking very exotic indeed. I know did we do Umbriel? Oh, no, I think we did. Yes, but there's Umbriel. Now we got Miranda here. This one is rolling with a nice electric sort of blue look to it here, with a white atmosphere, also with the lovely blue clouds on it there, looking really good. So there it is there. Right, now moving on, we have got Titania as the last object here. And this one looks like it's got a purple sort of coloured surface underneath. Let's get a closer look at that. So here it is here. Yeah, purple and white colour theme. Looking good, I have to say. That does look good. So there is Titania done. So yeah, very nice indeed. But now moving on to Neptune, which he did say there was a secret for if we rename it. So we'll have to try and work out what that is. Maybe I'll find it, maybe I won't. But I'll try a few things to name it. But yeah, here is Neptune. So yeah, that ultra blue atmosphere on this guy, oh, that does look good. Wow, very nice indeed there. It's got white clouds on it, so I assume it's already named Earth in that case. Because yeah, there's definitely white clouds. It's quite dark out here, so we'll put it on studio just so we can get a good look of the planet. But yeah, that is a very nice atmosphere with the green. Yeah, I do think the dark blue, sort of Neptune blue atmosphere does look really good with a green surface. And the white clouds just, oh, they just add to it. It just looks great. So yeah, there we go there. Neptune, we'll check the stats of this guy, why not? So, where are we? 66 and 3. Okay, there we go. And then next up we got Triton. I'm assuming it's the only moon out of Neptune's ones which are colonized. But yeah, here is Triton. So yeah, there we go there. Obviously very, very dark, and that's a cool view of Neptune from Triton as well. But yeah, there we go. City lights as well there. But yeah, there we go. There is Triton. See, I want to try and rename Neptune, see if we can get anything out of that. But now moving on to Pluto. So a colonized Pluto, last object of the day. Over here. So here it is. No Charon, just Pluto by itself with the city lights on it. So we'll put Studio on so we can actually see it as well. So here is a colonized Pluto. With the Pluto texture. I almost didn't recognise that as the Pluto texture. But yeah, that is definitely the Pluto texture under there. So look how different it looks with the clouds and all that added. Look how green it looks, because normally this would all be brown. But yeah, look at that. If we enable climate, it puts it more like it normally is. But yeah, look at the difference. The way it's been changed. I mean, that looks amazing. Look at that. Look how much greener it gets when you do that. I mean, that's really cool. But yeah, there we go. So that is the colonized up Pluto. So yeah, there we are. And I'm assuming that is the last. Yeah, that's the last one. Okay. So before we finish off, let's just reopen it. So go back to workshop. Go back to the simulation, just so we can get that tab back up. So yeah, where were we? So where's the stuff about Neptune? So also Neptune has a little secret. Rename the object to see something else to see. Okay, so we can try and I'll try and give it a few guesses. I mean, look how long its name is there. That is really crazy stuff. But yeah, just rename it to something else. Okay, so it's, yeah, Neptune. So it's already got Earth in the name, but if we delete it. Oh, ho, ho. Okay, so I worked it out. So okay, so if you call it Earth, it makes the clouds go white. That's a known fact for most people now. If an object is named Earth, it can get these white clouds. And obviously, it also works if you name it Venus. It can give it the red clouds, which are not visible here. I mean, you can just about see them on this image here. You can see the red clouds just barely. So yeah, if you name it Earth or Venus, then you can sort of get these. I've actually messed up a bit because I can't actually access the name now. Let's just yeah, I may have I think I've just messed something up. I've pulled the bar too far down, so I can't actually rename it. Okay, so let's just do this the interface. So hopefully that'll work. There we go. So and then we'll just do that back up. It's quite weird using this version of the interface. And then if we quickly go back to 100, which is what I normally use, there we go. So I fixed that. Good thing I know my way around the game. So there we go. So obviously, if you name it Venus, you get these red clouds. But yeah, so since it already had Earth in the name, it was white like this. But as soon as we remove Earth, you get these ultra blue looking clouds. And now that, I'm assuming this was implemented for me to find out as well. So obviously, I know he knows that I like these objects. But look at that gorgeous beauty right there. The ultra blue Neptune, the crazy clouded blue Neptune, looking just amazing. I mean, we'll just call it Neptune now. But yeah, just look at that beauty. The ultra blue atmosphere, ultra blue clouds. What else could you ask for? I mean, oh, look at that gorgeous beauty right there. Looking good. Very, very nice indeed. Very nice little secret you put in there as well. So yeah, there it is there. Obviously, the clouds are what make it what it is. I mean, just look at that. I mean, let's get a land on this surface as well. We've got to look at the clouds on the surface. Absolutely. So we'll quickly land on here and then go under the surface. So there we go. Oh, and just look at that sky. Look at that gorgeous blue sky. Wow. And also you can see the galaxy through it as well. But look at that sky. Oh, it literally looks like a completely blue sky now. That is really, really cool. I love it when custom atmospheres give it like custom skies and stuff. I mean, look at that. Completely blue sky. That's really cool. But yeah, there we go. So that is the Neptune in its true form right there. Looking an absolute beauty. But let's get a lineup of all the objects before we finish off now. So here they are. We'll just delete the rings to make things easier. But yeah, here we go. So we've got the Jupiter. We've got Saturn, we've got Uranus and Neptune, all in their proper sizes there. That's so gorgeous looking. We've got Earth, Venus, then we've got Mars, Pluto. Pluto and Io are bigger as well. Where's Mercury and all of these guys? Mercury's somewhere, I don't even know where Mercury is it? I've lost Mercury. Ganymede, it should be near Ganymede, I assume. Europa, Callisto, Moon, Dione. Where's Mercury gone? It's a lot smaller than all of these guys then. There it is. So Mercury is one of the smallest in here. The only thing smaller are Mars's moons. But yeah, there we go. So there is the whole colonized solar system lineup. So yeah, look at this, guys. Look at all the objects we have got in here. Imagine the time and effort that went into this. I mean, it was an update. I know there was already loads of previous updates to this as well. I mean, if I just go in my open and I search Terraformed, we're probably going to see a lot of the older versions. So here we go. Yeah, so we had the huge update, fully terraformed solar system, the second to last update, and then the finale updates. There's been 3 previous versions of the simulation, so this is the 4th incarnation of this system now. See, this is the 4th time, in theory, I've done this, but obviously it's changed a lot, and a lot of new things have been added. So yeah, it's been a pleasure reviewing these systems. I mean, really cool stuff, and yeah, that Neptune, oh, what a beauty that is. But yeah, there we go, guys. So let me know what you think down below of this terraformed solar system. I think it's really cool, really like the improvements. But yeah, I guess to end off, we can go to the original, I'm guessing this is the original one that I was sent, so let's just check it out and see how things have changed. So, here, yeah, I believe this is the original one, so let's just get a lineup of all the objects and just see how stuff has changed. So, originally, this is what it looked like. So, the Jupiter was completely out of scale with everything else, as we can see here, but look how basic they look. It's just a Mercury of water, simple blue atmosphere, no colour tints or anything like that to it. So, you can just see how this simulation has evolved. There's the Titan there with the orange colour on it, but yeah, you can just see how this has evolved. I mean, it's absolutely crazy how it's looked. And like I said at the start of the video, all the objects were just, they weren't orbiting the sun in their normal orbits. They were all just in the same orbit, which kind of made it a little weird to look at. But that's all been improved. He's taken all of that constructive criticism along, I believe, and it has created the latest version of it, guys. So yeah, there we go. But yeah, really cool system indeed. And yeah, massive thank you to Anonymous or Blue Marble for sending this in. So yeah, really cool. Really enjoyed it. And yeah, that is everything, guys. So let's see if we can go for 50 likes on today's video. Quite a high goal. But let's see if we can do it for this really cool terraform solar system. And yeah, guys, that is everything. So make sure to leave a like on this video. Let's see if we can, yeah, like I said, what am I saying? I'm so bad at factors. Yeah, like I said, 50 likes. And also subscribe if you're new. That's what I was meant to say, subscribe, not like. But yeah, subscribe if you're new. Helps on the journey to 12,000 subscribers. That is crazy saying that. And also a massive thank you again for 11,000 subscribers. That is absolutely amazing. And yeah, guys, also make sure to join my Discord server. Link in the description below. Let's see if we can try and get some new members along as well, because it's been a little more quiet recently. But let's see if we can try and do that. That'd be amazing. Also, you can chat to me, send me systems as well. Obviously, if you want systems like this in my videos, just all you need to do is join my Discord server or send me a Steam Workshop link in the comments. So yeah, if you want to do that, that is what you need to do. And yeah, guys, that is everything. So yeah, make sure you all have a great day. Leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.